Hi everybody, it's Maureen of Maureen 97 Designs, and today I am going to do a quick flip through of this Halloween, I'm calling it a mini album slash journal slash junk journal slash whatever you want to do with it. So if that's not what you're interested in, please feel free to skip this video, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. So this started off as a kit from My Porch Prints. It's a digital kit, an actual Halloween kit. And just about everything in here comes from the kit, but I did add a little bit of my own die cuts and things to it. And then of course I added whatever embellishments you see. And then I did a bunch of stitching, so you can already see it has a lot of mess, I guess, if you want to call it that. Threads hanging, torn strips of sari silk ribbon, things like that. And if that's not your style, then I totally understand. If you just don't like some aspects of it, you can go back in and cut off the threads and change out the ribbons or, whatever you want. But I would hope that if you are interested in this album, you kind of like it as it is. Excuse me. So this is a 2-ring journal, and because these are just the rings, of course you can open them and close them, and you can actually take out things you don't want in here or add other things you want in here. So I'm calling it a mini album slash journal because I was thinking that you could use it for documenting your Halloween, either for 2022 or any Halloween in the past, maybe multiple Halloweens. There's a little space here that you could put a date, like the year, or you can put something up across the top, but that's totally not necessary. And so I added this. This came in the kit, and I put it on a piece of black lace and then added this die cut of a witch's hat and covered it with glitter. And then I sewed on this 31 tag, and you might be able to see there are these fun hole reinforcers throughout the journal, and so these ones are little orange pumpkins. And then in here, these are just the pages from the kit, and it actually came shaped like this, which is why I got the kit, because I thought it was so cute and clever. And these other like journaling cards and things came from the kit as well. The one thing I did do was stamp and ink the edges. I stamped this lined pattern and ink the edges so that there is a ton of space in here for journaling if that's what you want to use it for. If you want to use it as a mini album, you can, instead of writing, you can always just paste pictures over any of these lines or, any of the blank spaces where you want. And of course you can write in the blank spaces as well. You don't need to just write on the lines. And there's a little 31, and that also has some, oh, you can't see that, glitter on it. And then this next page has a little flip out that I sewed on. And then we have a bat die cut here and a raven die cut here. And then this is a little silk sari ribbon tab with a hanging RIP charm on a pin. And more space to put pictures or journal. This, another piece from the kit that you can put little pictures or do some journaling, and then it comes with this tab, double-sided circular tab, and another sari silk ribbon tab. And these are all torn and the edges are fraying. If you like that, you can actually even kind of run your fingernails over it and do it a little bit more, but there's a lot of stitching, and I left all the threads hanging because I personally like that look. a little spider die cut. And then here, this is, I would call this more of a tuck spot than a pocket because it's only sewn on two sides. And then it has two of these tags that open up and have a lot of journaling space on them. And then on this side, this is another tuck spot, and this has just another little kind of small journaling card. Another flip sewn on with some sari silk ribbon as the hinge. And then this one is an actual pocket. It was a separate library pocket. I sewed some of that same sari ribbon onto the edge of the pocket, which not only reinforces it so it's less likely to tear when you're opening it to put these things in and out, but it also gives a really nice decorative touch too. And then here are a couple more journaling cards from the kit. A bingo card, and then we have a little envelope with a tiny clip with some ribbon on it, and inside is another little journaling card, super cute. And then I added this graveyard scene bottom here, border, and there are a few ghosts stamped kind of lightly, so they sort of look like ghosts. And then I did the trick or treat. This is from the kit, and then I added in this roll of pumpkins, and I don't know if you can see, I actually did it on book page because I think that's a really cool look to have it on book page rather than just plain cardstock. And then I inked it in orange and green. And then here's another flip out with the sari ribbon for hinges, a witch on a broom die cut, and then I made this little hanging sort of thing that says boo on a piece of black lace. And then here's another one of those circular tabs with October 31st on the back, and maybe you can see the whole reinforcers here are little witches' hats. And this one has a tab. I used all the same black silk sari ribbon for this, and then also this orange and black one, so it's consistent throughout the whole album. And then here's a little tuck spot with another little envelope which has a journaling card in it. And then this is another tuck. I would call it tuck because it's only sewed on two sides. And again, we have these fold open tags. This time I put the ribbon, I sewed the ribbon one piece on each side. So I think that's kind of fun. And like I said, there's two of those tags. And there you go. That's the end of the album. So I hope you like it. And by the way, one more idea I wanted to share is if you are using this as a mini album, the great thing about it being on these binder rings is that you can actually take just pictures. If you don't want to glue your pictures or you have too many pictures to fit in the album, you can actually just take your pictures and glue them back to back and punch holes in the sides and actually just stick them right in the album on their own. You don't need to actually have them mounted on the pages. So that's another idea, which is why I use these binder rings instead of a more permanent binding method. And then of course you can move pages and things around if you want to add more papers or journaling space, or whatever you want. You can use it just as it is, or you can, sky's the limit with what you can do with this. So if you're interested in this, it's going to be up in my Etsy shop, and I'll have the link down below. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.